I need to build a championship winning team, but here's the twist. I can only have one player per country on my roster. So here's a wheel of all the nations currently in the NBA. Let's spin and see what country we're trading for first. But before we spin, we need a starting roster. Here's a team and we're doing an automated fantasy draft to get our roster filled out. Hopefully we can get some good trade assets or even maybe some international players we can use on our team. And okay, the assistant GM kind of cooked here. We got Embiid, who's from Cameroon, as well as drafting Garland, Hunter, Trent and Wales. I can't lie, this is a decent young team. We can work with this. So the time has come to do our first spin. Now we have every country on the wheel as well as some choice options in there too. And we may actually get it. Or is that Montenegro? And it is. We land on Montenegro. I don't know any players from there. So it turns out there are two players, Javonte Green and Vucevic. Hey, let's go get one of them. So we're now back on 2K. Let's go to the player finder. And first we're going to look for Javonte Green. See what team he plays for and maybe try to trade for him. And he's on our team. 74 overall. 12 points per game ain't bad. Wait, let's go see if he's actually on our team. Because I do not remember seeing him. I mean, I didn't go look at all the way to the bottom. But yeah, he's at the bottom, 74 overall. Okay, alright, well, let's go look for Vucevic. But if they're asking for too much of Vucevic, I can't, we can't just keep Javonte Green. Because he's on the roster still. So Vucevic is on the Nuggets. Let's go to the Nuggets and do the reverse trade finder. And see what they're asking for. As I said, if they're asking crazy, we're leaving it. We're keeping Javonte Green and moving on. So there he is. Let's see what that... Oh, yeah, come on now. I'm not giving no shade on Sharp. 21 years old, 82 overall. I'm going to save him for a trade later on to get one of the big guys. So we're back to the wheel and we get New Zealand this time, who only have one player, which is Steven Adams. Let's go get him. So we're back to the player finder. Just like before, we're searching up his name. He plays for the Nets. Now we're going to do the reverse trade finder. 5 different offers: DeAndre Hunter, Gary Trent, Jose Alvarado, Luke Cornett, this guy. I think that might have to be the trade we go for. A 74 overall and a 77 for Steven Adams. Let's do it. Now for our third spin of the wheel. Come on, give us something good here. We need to get a star player right now. And we land on choice. Okay, this gives us so many options of what we could do. So this is where we can really get a star. So the first thing I'm doing, I'm going to the player finder. I'm searching up Jokic. The best, arguably the best international player, trade finder, non-selected. So next, you know what time it is. We're going for all the best. We're going for Doncic next. Hopefully we can get him. Nothing for Doncic either. Let's try Shea next because he's actually Canadian, so that counts. Nothing for Shea either. Okay, last one, we're going to try Giannis. Hopefully we can get something for him. We do have Embiid, so nothing for him either. Damn, he would have been good to get. The thing is, we do have Embiid, so we do have assets to get these top players. Let's have a look down the list of all the players. See if there's any other international players we can get. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell, Wemby. Wemby is there. But I don't think we'd be able to get him if we can't get the others. We could just go for an American. Because that is obviously a nation that counts. Kyrie has his Australian ties. It's not like there's so many Americans, not that many international. Maybe we do just go for the American. Ooh, Franz Wagner, 89 overall. For the Thunder. You know what? Let's go have a look. See what that asking price is for Franz Wagner. Because that's a good pickup. If we can get him, that'd be good, I can't lie. Let's see what they're asking for. And this game, and it's slow loading times. There we go. Joel Embiid straight away? Yeah, see, I'm just not doing that. And we'd have to give it Javonte Green, which we can't do. Garland, Hunter and Sharp and a first. And we get Garland and... See, I can't give up Javonte. We might have to do this, Franz Wagner, Mark Williams, for Shaden Sharp, DeAndre Hunter and a pick. Hey, let's do it. We got the German forward, Franz Wagner, to add to the team. Let's see how we're lining up. Now, one thing I didn't think about, we actually have to keep Embiid somehow. So if we need to either land on Cameroon or our next choice, if we get it, we have to use it on Cameroon. Because if not, we're going to have to trade him for some random country we get at the end. Now, time to get our fourth player. Hopefully, again, it can be a star this time. And we land on Portugal, that's interesting. I don't think I know any players from Portugal. So having a look, there's two. We've got Quater, I think I'm saying that right, and Gui Santos. I actually thought Gui Santos was Brazilian, but I guess he's got Portuguese in him too. So I've got them both on the target list. Quater's a 76 overall for the Nets, while Santos is a 75 overall for the Pistons. As we've been doing, we're going to reverse trade finder and see what type of offers we've got. We're going to go for Quater first, but I mean, to be honest, it don't really matter which one we go for. Like, they're very similar, like ratings and overalls and stuff. So here are the offers at Quater. None of them are really jumping out to me, to be honest. Let's go to Gui Santos, see what they're looking for him. And he is a wing, to be fair. We could do with a wing, I feel like. We've got Embiid, of course, as our big. And I'm seeing Jose Alvarado here. We get a first round pick as well. I think we're going to do this one. Now time to get our fourth player. Come on, give us choice again or give us Cameroon. Like, I want to keep Embiid. Like, we need him at this point. And we end up getting Bahamas. Off the top of my head, I know we've got Buddy Hield. And we've got Klay Thompson and DeAndre Ayton. Let's go see if there's any more. So we've got Ayton, Gordon, Hield and Kai Jones. But I'm sure Klay Thompson is as well. Let's look up Klay Thompson, ethnicity. And yeah, he's Bahamian American descent. So we're counting him as well. So let's go on 2K and see who we can get. Alright, so I've got all four players here on the target list, and immediately Buddy Hield, get gone. Eric Gordon, get gone. We're left with Klay Thompson and Ayton. First, of course, we're gonna go look for Ayton as he's the higher overall, better player. So he's on the 76ers. Let's trade finder him. We got 5 offers. And in all 5, they want Darius Garland. Like, I'm just not doing that. I'm not giving up Garland for Ayton. That is never happening. So now let's go to the Nets. Look for Klay Thompson. Another 5 offers. And they want Steven Adams in all of them, which I can't give up. So it looks like we're going to have to make our own trade for Klay Thompson. So the only way we're going to make this trade work with the contracts is to give up Jarvis Walker and Mark Williams for Klay Thompson. And we can't even add any more players, else we'll go over the salary cap. So I'm just going to try attach a few picks to it. See if we can get as much as we can out of them. 3 picks. They don't accept that. We remove one. Still don't accept. Remove another. Still don't accept. Let's try the lower value pick. And they agree to that. So we get Klay Thompson as our player from the Bahamas. So let's spin the wheel again. See if we can get a good country this time. And we land on Cameroon, please. No. Hey, Canada though. This is good. We might be able to work something crazy right here. So of course we've got Shea, Jamal Murray, RJ Barrett and Anthony Nemhard. These are the 4 players that we're going after. And first things first, we're going for Shea. I'm putting everything into getting this guy. Like, he's probably going to win MVP, whether you agree with that or not. But hey, we're going for Shea. So first thing, we're adding Embiid. They don't accept that. Who else can we add? Loki, do I want to add I need to keep Garland as a trade piece. Let's add Gary Trent or Jalen Wells. Who's valued more? We'll add Jalen Wells. See if they accept that. They don't. Now this is where we throw picks. First. Another first. Another first. There's no way. Not a second. They ain't gonna do it for a second. Another first. Wow, so Embiid, Jalen Wells, 4 first round picks of Shea they're not accepting. Okay, we might have to throw them Darius Garland. Let's see how much we have to make up. 27. Do they have any big contracts? Could we take Capella? We could take Capella, but I even want that guy. Let's try to take Bridges back and see if they can throw us a pick as well. No, we'll take away the pick. Bridges, they don't want to give us him. Alright, let's just try Capella. They don't want that. Alright, let's just throw the picks back in. Come on, we need Shea. If we can get Shea, this would be perfect. Come on, what do you mean none of the assets you're getting back seems to be worth it? Damn, this is insane. Like, what? How much do they want for this guy? I'm throwing everything. I don't care. Well, we need to make up 28 mil now. So we do Capella and just like A nobody, come on. With the picks, I'm giving my whole roster for this guy. Like, yeah, I think it may be a myth, because what the heck. Let's try adding Gary Trent. How much? 800k, the lowest rated. Like, there's no point at this point. I don't think we're going to be able to get him. I'm going to try reverse trade finder just to see. And no offers are found. Okay, next, I guess we'll go for Jamal Murray, who's the second best thing. He's on the Lakers. Let's do reverse trade finder first and see what they're offering. 27, 87 overall. Oh, this would have been a great deal, but we can't give up Clay or Steven Adams. I'm not giving up Wagner. I might have to give up Garland for Murray, you know. And I'm going to have to make that own trade. So here's what we're doing. Murray and Garland together. We need to add Ricky Council the fourth to make the contracts work, as well as getting one player from them. Let's try get Al Horford. Let's see if they accept this. And they don't. They sent a counter offer with Clay in it, though. We cannot be giving up Clay. Hey, you can take Pat Bev. If you want Pat Bev, you can take Pat Bev. Why is he worth 2.5? Alright, let's try this. They still want Klay Thompson. We can't do that. We'll give you Justice Winslow as well. Damn, they really want Klay. I'll throw you... Nah, I'm not going off first. I'll throw you... Let's see if we can add some seconds here. 3 seconds. We'll get Hayward Naismith back. Highsmith back, so... Let's accept it. So now let's have a look at the current roster. We've got Jamal Murray at the 1. Klay Thompson at the 2, Wagner at the 3. They're all some of the international guys. Horford and Embiid actually are international as well, but they're not from the wheel. We have Steven Adams, Guy Santos, and Javonte Green, who will all be getting minutes in the final rotation once we got our 10 players for the roster. So we're currently at 6 players. Time to get our 7th to fill out the 10-man roster. See what country we land on. Please be choice. Please, no. Bosnia and Herzegovina? I cannot say that word. So we've got Nurkic coming in at a 78 and a Zubac coming in at 88. I think we have to go for Zubac. He's on the Magic. Let's see what we can get for him in the reverse trade finder. The problem is we don't have that many assets left. And they want Embiid, and we get Lowry Marketing in return, who we could then flip. Okay, let's see if we can cook something up. But if not, we might actually have to accept that, because at some point we're going to have to trade Embiid unless we can land on Cameroon or the choice. And if we don't, we might end up, getting a worse player for Embiid. So 88, we can't trade any of these guys. Al Horford we can trade. Gary Trent, Jalen Wells. We might be able to get something done here. If we do Al Horford and Jalen Wells, what they're saying about that? Nope, as expected. At a pick, we might have to just throw picks to Zubac. He's at 88, so I don't mind doing it, to be honest. And they agreed. We got either Avicii or Zubac. Let's see the roster now. He's on the 4. We still have Embiid. We need to get this guy on the team or traded for a superstar. Let's go spin the wheel. Okay, I think this is the time. Paolo Banchero, 90 overall. This has to be the one where we trade Joel Embiid. So let's go to the Cavs. Reverse trade finder. They want Zubac and Wagner. Why are there no offers for Embiid? Okay, let's cook up our own trade. We're making this happen by force, because I cannot risk keeping Embiid on the roster for that much longer. So the Cavaliers would acquire 30... Oh, the contracts is dark. I'm going to have to use Fred VanVleet and then throw them Gary Trent. Let's just add like a pick just to be safe so we're not overpaying. They don't like it. We'll take off the second. They don't like it. Okay, this is where we add the second. Still don't like it. Can we even give up the picks? We'll give a first. They don't like it. Oh, hell no. Another first. They don't like it. Please, the second. Please be enough. And there's not. No. What else can we give them? 23. We'll give this guy as well. And they still like what they have. This guy's contract is just killing me. I'm gonna keep trying to work something out. I'll be back if I can find a trade. I tried all I could and they just weren't taking anything for Paulo. I gave them everything. They didn't want it. The contracts weren't matching, so instead we're signing Simone Fontecchio, who's Italian. He's in free agency. We're signing him to save our assets in hopes that, again, we have another opportunity to get a big player. So I just spun the wheel and it lands on, please, choice, please. No, I don't care. That has to be on choice. I swear, that's in the middle of anything. Like, oh my god, Belgium. I don't know one player from Belgium. So the best player from Belgium is Kamara. He's on the Hawks in this. So let's go try get him. Hopefully we can even get him with the players we have left and are allowed to trade. Like, yeah, they want these crazy players. We're going to have to try and make our own trade. We're going to just have to hope that the picks are enough to make them accept, because the players we have left, I mean, we've got Gary Trent. We can try to do that. No, they don't want it. Who else can we throw them? Cornet. That's pretty much it. Cornet and Trent for Kamara. No, we're going to have to throw them picks. Like, we literally have no other choice. First, they agree. So we got Kamara now. And we're on to our last spin. And no matter what, we have to trade Embiid for the country we get. So this could go very badly, or we could end up with a star. Let's go spin. Okay, everything rides on this last spin. As you can see, the last winner was Belgium, so it's not fixed. I'll spin now, please, come on. If I get Cameroon or Choice, or just a good nation, please. Oh my god, it's Choice. Please! Yes! There's actually no way. How did we actually get Choice? Oh my gosh. Let's go. Now, so with our last play, we have a choice of what country to pick, but we can't reuse countries. So we have Embiid, who is from Cameroon, 94 overall, but it'd be rude not to look and see what we can get. This is how we line up right now currently. Obviously, this guy wouldn't be getting minutes. It would be going to Javonte Green. So let's see what position we need. We do need a power forward, to be fair. Let's put Embiid in the trade finder and see what we can find. I don't think we have an American yet. We didn't get America, so we can pretty much get anyone. Kawhi's there. He is a power forward. We've got Austin Reeves, Dame. Remember, we can only use one of the players. We can't use both. Dyson Daniels, Garland. Come on, give me someone crazy. Trae Young. Devin Booker. There's quite a lot of guards. There's not really any good, like, forward/bigs. The best would be Kawhi. Let's see. Let's throw the pick. Oh, we can't even throw the pick in there. What other players do we have? Throw this council guy in there. See if that helps at all. Sabonis is there, but it's just like they're not better than Embiid, are they? I think I'm just going to keep Embiid. Add the pick. Yeah, it's all just the same options really. So let's just go to our coach game plan. We might have to make... Let's see if we make Zubac a power forward. Does it overall go down? Yeah, it does. What about Embiid? It does as well. So let's just make their secondary positions power forwards, I guess. Like, everyone have their secondary positions. Just in case. Let's set this lineup now for the simulation. So, Highsmith, so your minutes are going. Javonte Green is getting them minutes. So here's how we're lining up. Jamal Murray, Klay Thompson, Franz Wagner, Zubac, Embiid, Kamara, Steven Adams, Guy Santos, Javonte Green, and Fontecchio. 10 players, 10 different countries, all got on from a wheel that we spun, and I can't lie, the team is actually very good. Like, I think we have a good chance here. So let's simulate to the end of the season and see how we do. So it's the end of the season. Trae Young is MVP, Saga's Rookie of the Year, Jaden Ivey 6th man, Wemby Defensive Player, Franz Wagner Most Improved, come on. We got Shea as Clutch Player of the Year and Jason Kidd. Oh, and we get key executive of the year. And you see the record right there, 51 and 31. We take that. Now onto the all NBA teams. Do we have anyone on Team World? No, we don't. What about defensive teams? We ain't got no one. Hey, that don't matter. What seed are we? We've got the 4 seed. Let's simulate the play-ins. With the 4 seed, we had a record of 51 and 31. Let's have a look at the stats we had for the season real quick. Our leading score was Jamal Murray. Embiid only averaged 24. Well, 23 and a half. That's surprising. Jamal Murray cooking. I can't lie, the team is decent. Who are we going against first round? We're going up against the Spurs. Let's have a look at their roster. Drew Holiday, Cassell, Jason Tatum, Edie, Pritchard. Hey, I like our odds there. Let's simulate through the first game. We win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Come on, let's see if we can get the sweep. And we do. We sweep in the first round. Now going up against the 8 seed. The Suns beat the 1 seed in the Mavericks. Let's see who the Suns have got. Josh Giddey, Jokic, of course. Of course we're going to get up against Jokic. Team World going up against probably the best international player ever. We simulate game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we win. Come on. Game 5, we win. And we're through to the conference finals against the Clippers. Let's see their roster. They got Cade, Mikal, PG, Tyree Easton. Damn, this is a pretty good team. But I think we're better. Game 1, we lose. No. Game 2, we bring it back. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we tie it up. Game 5, we lose. We're down 3-2. Let's have a look at the coaching game plan. I can't lie, we're lowering some of the bench minutes and just giving them to the starters. I wouldn't even want them playing realistically, but let's give Zubac, Embiid. Embiid's got, get Embiid 40 minutes. Come on. Let's do this on the Simcast. Simulate game with our home team against the Clippers. We start off good in the first quarter. Get the lead. Can we maintain it in the second? We don't. We lose the lead. It's a close game. We're up by like 5. We're up by 10. Heading into the 4th. We've got a pretty good lead now. Can we close it out? It looks like we can. And we do. We beat them by over 20 points. Let's have a look at the box score right there. Jamal Murray done his thing. Embiid, Clay. Okay, 5 for 6 and 3. 8 for 11 from the field. Beautiful game. Jamal Murray. Double-double, 29 points, 10 assists. So game 7 now against the Clippers. Let's go with Simcast. We're the away team. Let's see if we can win the game 7 in LA. We win the first quarter. We lose. Yo, look at that second quarter. Oh my gosh. That might have just sold us a whole game. We're down by like 20. Can we bring it back in the third? Oh, we're getting smoked. Hold on. Look at this for a second. We're down by 20. In the 4th. Can we bring it back? It don't look like we can. And we don't. We get eliminated by the Clippers. Cade. Westbrook. Wait. What is Westbrook averaging in the playoffs? Why was he conference finals MVP? He's averaging 20. Hey, fair enough. Alright, let's have a look at this matchup. We got the Nets versus the Clippers. To be honest, that Nets team is kind of... Them two bigs are kind of stacked, but I don't know. Let's see who wins. We're going to simulate through the round. And the Clippers win it all. Paul George, finals MVP. Who would have thought? Hey, at least we lost to the eventual champions. Thank you guys for watching. If you did make it to the end, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1K subscribers.